Hello, everyone. This is Annie B. I'm coming to you tonight to share with you a couple of items that I made from my from the January Bargain Bead box subscription. It came in on January the 16th, and when I opened up the box and I saw the beads that came, it was a whole bunch of crystals and rose gold, and those are two items that I kind of struggle with. I can't always come up with things to create with those, but I did. I think I did a pretty good job, but I came up with a few items, and this theme is Winter Wonderland, and as I said, got a lot of crystals, so it's kind of like ice. And the pieces that I made, I thought they were quite cute. My opinion, my creation, my opinion, right? So well, let me go ahead and start. Let me show you some of the things that I made. If you subscribe to Bargain Bead Box, and if you seen the reviews, I'm sure you've seen this huge crystal here. I don't know what to do with it other than sticking a chain through it and wearing around my neck. So I didn't do anything with it, so I just put that aside. It's a big piece and it's heavy. But what I did do was I made myself a necklace, and I think it turned out quite nice. And I don't know, well, it's 21 inches, and I used that natural quartz, that rough nugget bead, and rough is the word. When I first got it and I opened up the bag and I dropped the beads in my hand and I said, oh my God, they were damaged in shipping. But as I read on and I looked at some of the reviews, that's the way it's supposed to be. But the ugly duckling became a swan. I think this turned out quite nice. Like I said, it's a 21 inch, and I used the rough nugget beads, and I used those dotted bead caps in between along, and also used the clamshell to and jump ring to connect the pendant, and also used the glass beads also. And I used the branch pendants and the toggle class here, and I think it's turned out quite nice. And I also made a matching pair of earrings to go with it. I made a pair of earrings to go with it, and it's quite nice. As I said, I used a branch pendant. I used a spacer bead, and I did not have any rose gold, but you know, copper and rose gold, they must be related because they looked almost alike. And I used the that glass rondelle bead with that. So that's what I made with those. And I also made this bracelet. I used the matte crackle agate round bead, and I use memory wires. I cut a piece of memory wire, and I made this bracelet, and I used a piece of chain that I had in my stash there, and to help secure it when you put on your wrist. And I also did a wrap. I don't know if you can see it there, but I did a wrap around every one of the beads, and I think that turned out quite nice too. That was pretty. And I also made, okay, now this reminds me of the Winter Wonderland, their theme, because kind of like ice crystal. In this one, I used the crystal bicone, and I had some red bead. It got a matte finish to it. I don't know if you can see it, but it has that matte, and it came from one of the Bargain Bead boxes a while back. And I used the soft fleck red wire, and it's like a little red vein that's going through it, and that's very nice. And I did an order from Bargain Bead Box, and they gave me a set of ear wire as a thank you. I got 2 pair in there. And I also used the cube bead, the crystal cube beads, and I think they turned out quite nice too. But my favorite, I really love this. This turned out quite nice. I used the the 8.5, no, that's the 8x6 crystal rondelle bead. And I used a solid jump ring in here. And I used the closer, the crimps, and the crimp cover, and all of those, and the daisy spacer as link. I think I used 4 links in this one, and I just dotted them around, and that looks wintry. It's kind of like an ice princess. That's pretty. And I also made to go with that a set of earrings. I use the 8x6 millimeter crystal rondelle beads with this, and I use this style of lever back to go with these. And then I stacked again the large daisy spacers on those beads. So, and these are the things, those are just a few things that I made with my beads, just to show you that I get my subscription and I do use them. But I also have all all of this left. I got the bead caps. I really like the bead caps, all the crystals, and some of them I did not use at all, but I will go back into it and use the beads in another project. So I hope you like my my creation. And I really enjoyed making them, especially the ugly duckling that turned into a swan. These beads are really, really fantastic. So it was nice talking with you guys, and I will put something out later, hopefully. All right, then. Take care. Bye-bye.